Shalom.
Shalom.
Give our first all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
The Bahamas from Millstone, such as elect. We come week in, week out, prophets have not fallen in place. Understand that this kingdom is truly going to come to the end. That this place doesn't have as forever. This place don't have forever to last, and it can't last forever. So also, our people, those so-called blacks and the Americans, hey, our people are getting worse and worse by the minute every single day. Every new generation that comes in, they're getting worse and worse. Our people are no longer a God-fearing nation, a God-fearing people. They all want to see is honestly trust Esau, because our people are the so-called blacks and the American men. They love Esau. They love how they do, how they work, how they act. They love bowing down to him. Isaiah, go to 31.
Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many.
And also, Egypt, man, spiritually now, bondage, though. And this spiritually is Egypt. Our people trust me. They trust in a place that, well, I like how America is doing. I like how they do things, how they run things. They allow the priests to do what they want to do. You guys understand a lot of the politics East that we have in our own communities was created by Esau. They created a lot of problems. They want to be in a constant cycle of this hell and torment to one another. They didn't want us to succeed for shit. And they know that. So they push that rap music, they push all this other bullshit onto us, man. And also it shows that hey, our people can destroy worse and worse. Our people love it. They love rap music. They love smoking weed. They love acting like a straight up fool every single day. They don't want to get any better, and Esau allows them to just like, yeah, keep being a certain type, keep being Mexican, keep being this, keep being that. That's what they make fun of you. They see you as a laughing stock.
So they accepted the Bible that the so-called white man did. So they accepted his philosophy, which is those are all the things that Esau gave you for your demise, man. Esau gave you the so-called street culture, gang culture, drug culture, a culture of low education and low vibration, of giving in to the lust of the flesh. Isn't that what the serpent did to Eve? He accommodated her lust, man. He said that when he saw the fruit that snake was offering, the serpent was offering, he said it was pleasing to the eyes, man, to make one wise, And what does the scripture say that Israel's wise to do evil? And that's where they got it from. This is not our culture. Our culture is not dog culture, hood culture. Our culture is the scriptures, man. The law, statutes, commandments. That's our heritage. That's the culture the Lord meant for us, man. Go ahead, man.
They make a profit from you killing each other. Yeah. They make money off you. Listen, rap music. Honestly, he knows that push that vibration. They want more and more and more.
Yeah, real quick. Habakkuk 2 and 15. It says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness."
He does shit to God. God is constantly in a fucked up state where they have to ban alcohol at reservations. They say we can't have it because honestly they gave gas much of that fire water, much of that alcohol, man, that he's in a constant drunken state. And a lot of people are known for being drunks, man. Being this, being that, is being constantly always on a down state. And Esau purposely puts like 8 or 7 liquor stores on one street. You constantly liquor to drown your problems. Not to fix them, just to kind of build them out for a second.
Jeremiah 4:22 it says, "My people is foolish, they have not known me." Jeremiah 4:22 says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge."
And let's talk about Israelites back in the day. What does Jesus say? No new thing under the sun, right? That applies to the then so-called so-called black and Native American, man. They're wise to do evil. They're stiff-necked people. They're rebellious against the Lord. That was written thousands of years ago, man, and it applies today. That just shows you the stubborn mind state that 2/3 of our people have. That's why the Lord, when He comes back, He's going to destroy 2/3 of our people. He's only going to save a remnant, a few destined that He's turned their hearts and minds by the purification, by the building, how much to the Lord. Okay, well.
This is Jeremiah 2:21. It says, "Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto thee?" So ultimately, our people, they wax worse and worse, and they don't care to get right. So therefore, they just gotta be destroyed.
Yeah, they don't care about that. They don't care about they don't see no end goal. They live no purpose. They see like, well, what can I do now? How can I live right now? They don't see like, well, maybe I gotta do this, maybe get right the most time, maybe get right. God, no. They put all that, well, I'm gonna do it later. And they push all like, I'll get right at I'll get right the most high at the end of the day. When they get killed, they're shot at when they die. They well, he was always a good boy, he was always this, he was like, no, he wasn't. He was doing fuck shit imaginable, shit he was supposed to do, and yet you're still like, oh, he'll just too soon. No, man. The Lord gonna take you. If you live like that to people like that, you're gonna get taken in your own sin, your own iniquities. And rightfully so. You out there fucking wrong people and shit like this. Oh, Meek, like, I think, was it Takeoff? Yeah. Takeoff that died? Yeah. And Takeoff took off. Hey, he like, oh, well, he tried to say, no, he was wicked to begin with, but he was hanging on the road with wrong people, and hey, he got what he deserved at the end of the day. Don't say what?
Yeah, Proverbs 1 and 10. This is speaking to this is wisdom crying out to our people. Basically separate yourselves from everybody else, man. Well, basically for the evil of our people. Proverbs 1 and 10, my son, sinners enticing, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, just as they wait for blood, there's but privilege for the innocent without cause. And this just proves to you that it's talking about Jake, man. It has to be talking about Jake. Because they're the only ones that act like that. It says, let us swallow them alive in the grave, and hold those that go down to the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. See that, man? That's the mentality of what you call the hood culture, man. They wanna get over on somebody to get over, man. Their world only exists whatever their 5-mile block or section is. That's the whole world right there. They can't see beyond that. They can't see into the eternity. That's why the Most High gave us. He opened up our ears and He gave us our eyes to see spiritual things. So we can see the eternity beyond this place, man. And that's what we strive for. We strive for a kingdom where comes righteousness.
And also, hey, it's also about design too. If you go where Esau lives, right? You go to good neighborhoods, how he's living, how he's doing. You see, it's much more separated. It's much like more space around them. Have nice things, but it puts you all Jake in a cramped area, in bad streets. The streets all fucked up. Lights don't work. People are just mad all the guys. Always homeless around that. It's all by design too, bro.
Right.
So you understand, like, hey, you can't just. You just love it. You just love living that 5-block radius. That's your whole life, man.
Yeah, well, that's basically to prove that we're still in the curse as well, man. You said that you're going to be a curse in the city, a curse in the field, a curse wherever you go. Your basket is closed, you're a curse, man. That just proves that so-called black people in America, that we are the Israelites, that we think those curses to a T. To perfection, we think those curses, man. There's no other explanation for it.
And all I'm saying ain't those small houses. They don't live on the person, man.
No.
They're living well and lavishly. They said, well, I remember one time I said, like, well, I got myself a small hat lower, and I kind of the person that sued me, and they got way more for it. They're not living on the person like how Jake is, man. They're doing well for themselves. They have the whole New York City under their own control.
Right. That's why they had a whole I forgot what it's called. That Holocaust, man. They try to make themselves fit the curses. They try to make themselves they try to portray themselves as oppressed people. But in reality, they's the ones that run shit.
Even then, I don't know, Bill Stamps. They show that hey, they're also doing a genocide as well. But they'll deny it though in Gaza. So hey, man, they're hypocrites. They're sure they're hypocrites. Oh, well, that's not genocide, but what we went through, that was all good. Like, oh man, y'all are killing each other left and right over in Palestine, in Gaza, man. are constantly in a war state, and also they show that hey, you have to go.
I'm getting it now. That doesn't help.
It honestly shows that hey man, these small ass they are the right, they are the people of Israel like they still claim they are. They don't live under the curses. They don't believe in Yahweh Shai. They don't believe in Yahweh Shai. They think they're still in the Old Testament, and they're raping and killing little children, eating them. The whole Jeffrey Epstein, all that shit. Well, I think was probably a Jewish Israelite spy. They was and I was like, well, if he was, our guy who less sentence. Like, what do you mean if he's an Israelite spy that he'll get less sentence than that? So they show that hey, they're really in control. Not as there's a poor nation that they need. I was like, no man, they got billions and billions of aid every single year.
Right. God, this is Deuteronomy 33 and 29. It says, "Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee." And that's beautiful, man. That's just reminding you to, big yourself up. You are more than what you appear to be, man. And nobody's going to tell you that, but the Heavenly Father is telling you, raise up, man. Wake up. You are royal people. Okay? It says, "Who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord?" It says, "The shield of thy help. And who is the sword of thy excellency?" This is the point. "And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places." So like the brother said, our enemies is being found out to be liars. We were talking about the small hats, they walk around wearing all black. They want to appear as they're mourning, but we know the actual feeling of mourning. You don't fit that. Okay, so we know, man, that they want to fake it till they make it, but they're not gonna make it, man. All right, and being fake like they're doing only get you so far, man. All right, Scripture says all things done in the dark shall be brought to the light, man. This is that light that's shining on everything and everybody, man.
I'm saying showing that hey, they truly show that they are the real people. They aren't people that they falsely still claim that they are. They're saying, oh, we are there, they're oppressed, we are this, we are that. If you see how they act, right? They say how much of a victim card they always play all the time. Like, oh, our people were this, people were that. But you're doing well for yourself currently right now. But Israel is still doing fuck all. It's still doing bad. It's still doing poor. But you say, well, my people suffer and stuff like that. Our people are suffered back then and currently is now to this very day.
Yeah, because you never hear any statistics, that show the high rates of drug addiction or suicide or poverty or domestic violence or any of that among the Jewish people. You never hear no statistics concerning that, man. You never hear no juvenile crime. You never hear no ish on ish crime.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they never show no statistics that show them in a negative light. So that just proves that they're doing good, man. That just proves that they didn't know the fabric of the earth that was given to them, man. That proves that they didn't know their blessing. That just proves that they are Edomites, the top of the Edomites, man. The Amalekites are the top of the Edomites. Go ahead, go.
But they love, but Esau loves to hold that false statistic. False. They go on 30% population. Yeah, no man, that shit's false.
Right.
But don't pull it on the Jewish people. Honestly, there's a small little like ish community, right?
Right.
If you see how they are, you see
I've
them.
seen it.
They're living on welfare. They don't do shit for their goddamn life. They're constantly suing each other all the goddamn time.
Yeah. And there was a thing on the internet where this dude went around this community. That's what do you guys do for a living? They didn't want to answer.
Yeah, they take it out here.
They didn't want to tell people what they do for a living because they don't do nothing for a living, man. But they're all for government, payout, man. They buy cheese.
They do like cheese too. But yeah, they're the oppressed people. They're the one. But they'll complain about Israel buying some steak instead like, oh, well, why buying steak on the food stamp card? Like, I want my kids to eat. It's good for a day. But the Ish people, nah, you can do whatever you want. You can have all this government aid. You deserve it. But nah, man. And so truly, this is a backward nation. And Jake loves it. Jake loves having this system for them. Get that real quick in Exodus.
Now, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 32, starting at the top.
Yeah.
It says, "And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount,"
Because this proves that, hey, our people, bro, they never want to get right the Most High. They love to do whatever they want. They love their own idea of God, their own belly. They're like, well, I feel like this right now. Right?
says, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us.
They just got delivered out. They just got delivered out of Egypt, man. They saw the Moses put the Red Sea for them. They saw what the Lord intervention for what they did for
They
you.
saw the miraculous, glory and protection of the Most High, man. Like and right there, what they call it 4K, right?
Yeah.
They saw that right there.
Caught in
man.
4K.
Yeah.
They saw they saw all the plagues of what happened, and yet what up?
It says, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we will not what is become of him.
And he's like, oh, like he's taking a while, so maybe he died, maybe this, we don't know where he's at, but he can make us a god. Like that's how truly backward people are. They see this miraculous living proof of what happened. Now what they're gonna do is written down. And yet they're like, well, can you make us a god? We know Lord to save us out of Egypt, but walk out on your own thing, and well live like them a little bit. So show how backward people are, how backward.
Well, even when they were in the wilderness, man, what were they saying? Do you think it's out here to die?
Hi. My manager wants to know how long you guys will be here.
They're going to be here for maybe another hour.
I'm on control like, hey, we're moving.
Yeah, he's saying it's a private property.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please. I'm new too.
It's all good.
Thank you guys so much.
Kind of like a move scenery real quick. Back to Exodus quick though. Second chapter. Back to the first topic again real quick.
Okay, this is Exodus 32:1. It says, and when the people saw that Moses delayed,
They saw Moses had a little delay. He came down quick enough for them, right? What?
it says, delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered together themselves unto Aaron, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us.
And they'll say, well, listen, if Moses isn't here right now, we'll make us our false idols. Even though they saw they saw miracles, they saw what's happened. They were living honestly was written down. They saw what happened to Egypt. They saw the part of the Red Sea. They saw how Moses delivered them out of the trouble they had. But yet they want to do their own thing at the end of the day. They said truly their God is really their own belly. They don't go on the Mosai. They pray. That's people today, man. They only pray to the Lord once shit goes wrong. And they'll say, why Lord? Why this? Why that? Get real quick in Proverbs 1 and 28.
That's why these religions, these world religions, are so horrific to you, man, for lack of a better word, right? Because really, what they teach you is to bring your own, like they tell you in the world, bring your own beer, right? BYOB. No, they teach you to bring your own Messiah, right? My Messiah, he lets me move like this. Mine does this. My Messiah.
I thought my God's woman.
Yeah. See? Oh, my Messiah is okay with Moses, right? All that.
They love all that. They love it because honestly, it makes them feel good. It makes them feel like, oh well, I'll defend nobody because my God loves everybody how they are and they understand how things is, man. But no, man, the real God of the Bible, the real power, the real divine being of the whole universe, doesn't like that. And the reason being, it doesn't bring no life into it. The whole bullshit, it brings no life. It stops right there. It doesn't populate. I say, be fruitful, multiply. Because a man, it ends lineage. It all leads to is death. Same thing with woman, it leads to death. In fact, get that real quick in Wisdom of Solomon, first chapter.
This is Isaiah 30 and 11, or actually 10. All right, really, talking about these wicked Israelites. It says, which say to the seers, see not, to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. So, they want to hear lies, they want to hear that feel good prosperity. Oh, you don't got to get right, be you, come as you are, all that shit. Like, that's not how the Lord operates.
It's also anything, right? And you gotta for any job, any position, anyway, being healthy, right? You gotta sacrifice some things. And you want to have be a real macho man, like a real fit body, real good, be real lean. You can't eat junk food all day, every day. You can't just go lazy around, not go to the gym. It requires sacrifice. You want to be a professional soccer player, hey, it requires sacrifice. It requires time and effort. Learning to laugh, learning how to dribble the ball, learning how to quickly think on your feet, and how to work with teammates on the fly. A lot of things require sacrifice. You think the Lord won't require sacrifice as well? He made you. He wants you to get right. He wants life and peace. In fact, get real quick.
Okay, God. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 13. For the Most High made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
And yet, what Esau likes to do, he likes to push that death, man. The whole motion, the whole transit, out that does the death. It ends lineage, it ends life, it goes nowhere. That's what the Lord's so against me, because it goes into most perverse nations, perverse against nature as well, but it ends life at the end. That's why the Lord said, nah, that shit ain't cool. You don't want that. You know, you have people like, oh, it's come out how you are, easy, it's kumbaya. I don't care if you're gay, white, straight, black, no, man. The Lord has standards. As much as you have standards in your relationship, the Lord has standards in his relationship with him.
That's what the law commandments are. Those are standards, man. Those are guidelines for living right there. Certain things that were laws that some of you can do, that you can't do, which is a standard, man. You know, but I'm gonna get this. Got some more. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 21 or 20. It says, and you know what? The Lord told us to come out here and show our people their sins. And that's what we're doing, man. We're telling you that moral behavior is against the laws of the Lord.
And yes, you were saying the empire, man, because you don't understand that shit is wicked.
Right. You know, that's what he called an abomination to the Most High, man. You know, we're telling you that being rebellious toward the laws and commandments of the Heavenly Father, and that's a sin. You know, we're commanded to go out here and show our people their sins. That's what it says in the second Ezra. So go thy way and show my people their sins, for they have sinned against me. Their fathers have sinned against me, and the father's fathers. You know, but we're called for basically to show Israel righteous ways, man. The way of the Lord. This is 1 Corinthians 4:20. It says, brethren, be not children understanding, howbeit in knowledge be children, but understanding be men. See, so the maturity level that comes with putting away childish things, man. You know, it says, be not children understanding, howbeit in knowledge be children, but be naive to wickedness, be naive to knowledge, man. Because check it out, that's how Adam and Eve were in the garden. They didn't know about the ways of evil, man. And all they knew was good. Basically, all they knew was what the Lord taught them, man, was the oral law at that time. The Lord taught them, he brings into Adam righteousness, you know. That's what he knew. That's what the Adamites do. It's in the garden, you know. And then outside the garden, basically outside of the garden, for what? The rest of the people, the philosophies and the ways of basically the serpent, you know. Because people like to say, like, oh, that was an actual snake. And the Lord, at one time, the snake was walking on all fours or walking on 2 feet, and the Lord cursed him. Now he's a snake on the ground. No, man, that's all symbolic. That's all. Serpent is a man. If you look at that word serpent, it goes to nakash, and the root word of that is enchanter, you know, enticer. Basically, a warlock, a witch, someone that does that practices wickedness. That's what that is. That's why they call that man, which was Esau before the reincarnation. That's why they called him a serpent, because he was subtle, he was crafty in wickedness, man. You know, and that's basically our people have took on. They're still eating of that fruit today. And what result of that? Death, like the brother said, death, curses, man. You know, he cursed the serpent, he cursed Eve, he cursed Adam, man. You know, what did he curse Adam for? For listening to his woman. Why did he curse the woman for? For listening to the serpent, you know. So that's what rebellion against the Most High brings about, you know, judgment, man. What happened after that? After that, he said they heard the voice of the Lord walk in the cool of the day. You know? That was the prophets out there, man, prophesying at the time. You know? And they said they were afraid. Now, why was they afraid? Because they knew that they was in the wrong, man. And if they was doing right, then they wouldn't be afraid what the prophets were saying at that time. They would have no fear what the prophets. They would be afraid of judgment. But since they already fucked up, they already messed up, they were afraid of the judgment that the prophets were speaking about, man. You know? And so our people, they're not even afraid of that anymore. They're not even fearing the judgment of the Lord, man. they shrug their shoulder of the judgment of the Lord because it's not happening quickly, man. There's no instant judgment, but there is instant judgment now because the Lord He's killing people and bastards day by day, and pretty soon America's going to be in a time of the full blast of Jacob's trouble coming soon, man. You know, that's why you got these RFID data centers, you know, they're being built for the chip, man. And that's going to be mandatory. You're going to take away all your creature comforts. You're going to take away your means of feeding yourself. And then what's going to happen, man? You're going to take that chip because you don't fear the Lord.
I was just going to say that it reminds me of that, well, in fact, about the so 1 Kings chapter 13, verse 11, it says, Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his son came and told him all the works of the man of God that they had done in Bethel, and the words that he had spoken unto the king. Them they told also to their father, and their father said unto them, What way went he? And his sons had seen the way that the man of God went, which came from Judah. Right, and so what happened? I'm going to jump forward. It says, verse 18, he said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art. And the angel spake unto me by the word of the Lord, saying, Bring him back with thee into thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. So he went back with them, did eat bread in his house and drank water. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back, and he cried unto the man of God, and said that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord, and hast not kept the commandment which the Lord thy God commanded, but camest back and had eaten the bread and drunk the water in the place of which the Lord said unto thee, Eat no bread and drink no water, thy carcass shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. So basically the Most High put him to death, man. And that story always made me feel some type of way, you know, especially when I was first reading it, right? Because, well, he got lied to. You know, where's the other dude's judgment for it? And the reason why, like the brother's saying, is because he was told something from the Lord, man. So he disobeyed the Lord, right? Going back into, you know, all those other accounts, right? Eve being beguiled by the serpent, Adam being beguiled by Eve, right? And, you know, at the end of the day, bro, we've been commanded particular things, so if not, then, you know, that's your ass.
You back up real quick. Or the initial verse real quick. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and 13, it says, For the Most High made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living. For he created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful.
He's honestly, even he's unhealthy, like he's what's it called? Unkosher animals, right? Yeah, they have a purpose. They like the shrimp, they help steam the water. Pigs, they help clean land masses, man.
Yeah, the garbage disposal, basically.
They all these cockroach, shrimp, lobster, all this have a purpose of living, right? It helps have a balanced ecosystem. If you have ghost shrimp in a fish tank, right, it helps eat the algae, and everything works all in perfect harmony. Like for example, right? Remember when they took out the wolves out of was it Yellowstone? It destroyed the whole ecosystem because having predators there, even they're unlawful to eat, but having those predators there keeps everything in balance. Where the deers won't overgraze, or there's not as much grass being there, being destroyed. So having that balanced ecosystem, it's a good thing, bro.
That's what Esau does, man. He changes times and seasons, man. He destroys the earth. You know, destroy him and destroys the earth. You know, that's what he does. You know, and for that destruction, he's in destruction mode at all times, man. And you're number one list on his destruction list, man. Jake is number one on his destruction list. You know, because not only does he want to destroy the earth, he wants to destroy you as well. You know, that's why he does everything in his power, from the air you breathe, to the water you drink, to the food you eat, even to the clothes you wear, the mixed fabrics that give off low vibrations, man. It's all designed to basically, you know, to accuse you of breaking the Most High's laws. That's why the book of Revelation calls Esau, the devil, the accuser of our brethren, man. Because everything that he set up in this world was to point a finger at you. He tell the Most High, look how wicked they are. Look how wicked they are. Look how wicked they are. You know, and they fall into that trap, man, of doing wickedness. They all 100% for it, man. Go ahead.
He's honestly, Esau from the very beginning, he would have been a sore loser.
Right.
He went back on Jacob, Esau, and Isaac, man.
Even he was king, he was a sore loser. Right?
He was a sore loser.
He was bitching and moaning about what the Lord judging him at that time, man.
My brother's keeper.
Yeah, and my face dying hit, yeah. Then what Esau bitching about? My punishment is greater than I can bear.
Right.
He been a little crying, whatever, since day one, man. He like a spoiled toddler with a temper tantrum. Basically say, if I can't get my way, like,
No one can.
he's on the floor, like, just throw a little temper tantrum, man. He's going buck wild, man, just, breaking shit, just doing all kinds, going crazy, man.
Honestly, if you'd rather burn $1 million in front of you, well, if you can't have it, if I can't have it, neither can you. Burn right in front of you. Well, see, now there you can have it. Now it's all humble and dust. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's all it ain't supposed to be yours. It's supposed to be for me. Like, well, I'm not mine. Well, I want it is, but you want it. Nobody's gonna have it now. Like,
You're gonna break it.
You're gonna break it.
You're gonna break his Hot Wheel. You can't play with it no more, man. You don't want your ass to play with it. You destroy the whole earth, man, just like that. You can't even go to, you gotta pay a fee to go see nature. You gotta go pay an entrance fee. And then you got certain areas fenced off, and then you got certain areas that only the bees can go to, to go enjoy nature, man. And then you pay for your water. Water should be free to drink. And then he makes you pay your taxes for the shelter that you live in. It's a jacked up system, man.
Yeah, so honestly, you can't trust your own. You can't trust your own self, man. Like, I know from my own experience, I'm the shortest lamb. I keep going in there to have the fence up. He destroys his own stuff, bro. If he was in his own way, man, he'll have everything destroyed, man. You go up all the way up to the 303 all the way north. You see this big ass data center, man. Take all the water. All of Texas used all the water, man. Was it in Utah? Was it Utah, Colorado? I think it was Utah. One of those states. I think all the water, man. But yeah, it was Utah.
So the precept, this is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, I said at 4. It says, Habakkuk 2 and 4, behold, his soul which is looking up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. It says, yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, it is as death. It cannot be set up.
So in Venezuela, they have earthquakes right now, right? They're saying that Esau's doing all that, man. That he's setting shit off that's making those things happen. And didn't he just, was it like a few months ago, he kidnapped the president of Venezuela, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And there was an ulterior motive behind that, man. So he keeps us not at home. He not only to destroy his place right here we live at, but he go abroad and destroy other places as well.
When he killed President Venezuela, he said, we're going to be tried for his crimes. But at the end of the day, he acts his own definition. He had no right at all to cap another president from a different country. Even the UN, like, hey man, what you did, you're not going to do that shit.
Well, even in his position in Iran right now, that's supposed to be against, so-called war crimes and war laws and, things of that nature, man. But ain't nobody telling the devil what to do. Because like the scripture says, he knows he has it for a short time. He ain't gonna listen to nobody, man. He ain't gonna negotiate. He ain't negotiation. He gonna do whatever the hell he wants to do. And that's good though. That just means that we're closer to the end. We can't wait for this Jacob trouble to kick off full blast, man. Because the scripture said that's only gonna be a short time. The hour of temptation, man. Most I wouldn't get those men. We get out of here on the chariot, man. But hey, we applaud that. We want more prophecies to come through. We want that shit, man. So I remember out to our made a video that said, just do it already, man. Just get on with it already. Just start it up. Start it up. We're just waiting for the economic collapse to happen. That's happening. That's gonna happen pretty soon, man. They say that America's gonna run out of oil and gas in the coming months, or even the coming weeks. They say that America's going to run out of food supplies. But they don't want, that use that information, they gotta send out to the mass public, it's gonna cause too much hysteria. But those things are coming, man. Whether they be weeks, whether they be months, they're coming. Go ahead.
Finishing up Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, but gather unto him all nations, even unto him all people. And a quick point, I'm reading in the NLT. It says, Habakkuk 2 and 5, wealth is treacherous, the arrogant are never at rest. They open their mouths as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and have swallowed many people. I don't know what I said, but, you know, basically, quick point, you know, why does Jake think that this man's going to change?
Right.
You know, look at his history, look at his receipt. You know, what's that one scripture? It says, can the leopard change his spot?
Right.
You know, so may he that is accustomed to evil do good. You know, you don't get the name, you know, you don't get the title of the wicked for no reason. That's it.
Right, you don't get it like all because of because you had one mishap. No, it's a constant thing with him, where he's constantly deceiving the whole nation over and over and over. You get real quick in Sirach, it says,
It's Psalms 58 and verse 2. It says, yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. I ain't trying to hear what nobody says. And it backs up to the next verse. It says, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. So no matter how, how we articulate everything is wrong, he ain't trying to hear it. And it's the point. It says, break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. And that's a prayer, man. Break the teeth out of their mouth. You know, scriptures talk about their strength is their law, this, that, and the third. You know, they go about the earth, doing whatever they want. It says, who shall bring me to the ground? That's why they go to Venezuela and do whatever they want to do. Right. But the Heavenly Father says, though they build, he will throw down.
You get there real quick, about short-term revelations.
Oh, gotcha.
This is Sirach 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Sorry. Yeah, we're going on obviously. Yeah.
It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him. Yet take good heed and beware of him. Thou shalt be unto him.
Because honestly, like at the end of the day, he will for a while he will pretend he's your friend. He's saying, yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here for the brown community. We're the black Mexican Native American community. But yeah, at the end of the day, all that really comes into lies. He's going to be like your friend just because he wants something from you. Look at the whole thing years ago, right? Trump did the whole pipeline in his first what's it called? First term. Water. Yeah, the whole scam right there, and the whole wall thing, the whole ice thing. He shows constantly over and over how he's from this country. And yet you want to say, well, Biden did this, Biden did that. First, they're all wicked. No matter what president, who's there, what's not there, they're all wicked as shit. We're not supporting any of them. But it shows right now that Trump, he really shows that he's not giving a goddamn fuck about shit. He doesn't care about you, Edomites. He doesn't care about the rest of the Edomites, man. All he cares about is his own bitch friends. He will screw you over just to get a few more bucks out of you. And he's doing it right now. He's doing the whole terrorist thing, all the oil shit, the whole thing of Hormuz. He's screwing your own people over just to get a few more dollars from you. That shows that honestly he's like, yeah, but you just love him so much. You think he's God. You really think that this dude will save you save you, give you the next Jesus Christ, man, next Savior, next Messiah, and in truth believe that.
Quick precept. This is Psalms 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Time and time again, how many promises has Esau, made to, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and what promise was fulfilled?
The whole Doge thing, right? Was like what, $5 grand. Last November was the whole I'm gonna get everyone a $2,000 check for all the terrorists we got. I ain't seen a goddamn dime of that. And I guess I want that shit too. Yeah, I want it too, man. My bank account's struggling. I want that shit too. But yeah, he's all like, well, yeah, he's doing great, he's doing awesome, man. But no, bro, hey, truly, bro, this dude, not give a shit about you from the very. He took the get-go. He not care about you from the very beginning. Yeah, Esau still loves him. Jake still loves him. He still wears the MAGA hat, man. He's like, yeah, man, this is the president. He's a Messiah. He's God to them. He literally ever the creators of the Amazon show, The Boys, it's a parody on him. But even it's like, man, someone thinks he's so outlandish, yet he still does it. Make a whole man as God. Yet he put himself as God, make a whole ChatGPT image that someone he is God. He's a cartoon character, bro. He's a cartoon villain.
Surah 12 and 11 says, though he humbled himself, though crouching, yet take good heed, beware of him. Thou shalt be unto him, since thou hast wiped the guilty flag. Thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
Little women will make all there. He never changed. He's still the same foot of paint. It's still shit on him. It's still corroded. It's still rusty, man. He just got like it's a what's it called? A rack cover. That's it.
It says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. Now at the last, remember my words, be pricked therewith.
Look what happened to the whole Facebook thing. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, hey, he took the company, he took the whole company. Dude, no, he never changed anything. Like, oh, this one's a good one. Like they say, like I tell a lot of people, well, he's a good one, right? He's one of the good ones. He saw they're not one of the good ones, right? They're all wicked. They're all wicked. Man. So the best thing is you know where they're coming from. You know that you're gonna screw you over at the end of the day. Like, man, this dude wicked. Gotta be wary of him. But that's the best thing. Be wary of how he is. Day in, day out. Never believe for a second that he's truly there for you. And these two-thirds too.
If I may say, that's why all these people in the world are so wicked as well, man. Because basically Esau has turned them into little mini Edomites. Right? This base man has ruled this earth and has allowed that vibration to roll through all of us, man. Especially Jake.
Especially make sure that Jake is fucking up, man. And he gives a lot of entertainment just to mail you out. Basketball, bro. He gives you soccer, man. He gives you beer. He gives you liquor. He gives you cognac. He gives you all this shit just to make sure you have some core like, well, you're not gonna rebel against us, man. You really see what's happening behind closed doors. That better straight. Behind closed doors, how much he's screwing over, how much they can come you. Hey, you'll be in a riot. You'll be like, man, this is angry. And I'm still angry every single day. You see what he's doing the whole island? Yeah, people love that. He's like, oh, that's all good, man. That was years ago. Like, nah, man, you need to come down.
Well, he distracts you with the bread and circus, man. That folly is, the great dignity from that effect, man. So what does he do? He put a UFC fight in the White House. So he gives you that, man. It's Rome all over again, bro. So this is the Rome, this is the beast right here, the beast system. When Howard Shad returns, it's publicized back, and Esau won't be in charge, man.
Well, look, all North America. All North America it's a big FIFA stadium. That's all it is. It's playing soccer everywhere.
Yeah, no one's talking about Epstein files no more. No one's talking about, hey, we gotta do this. We gotta stop these child traffickers and predators. Ain't nobody talking about that. They moved on to different things. That's already been cornered. That's already been. You ever seen that movie Men in Black where they put that pin where it makes you erase, forget everything? That's basically what Esau does. He had that better circus up and giving you distraction, so you forget all the bullshit that was going on. What happened to all the missing children that he took in the ice raids? All the missing women that he took in the ice raids that they had in these detention centers. Ain't nobody talking about that no more. Does that mean that problem was resolved? That means that all those children got returned to their parents? No. It just means that he ain't gonna talk about it no more. That's what it means, man.
I mean, they sell you right in front of him. The whole Wayfair thing. Yeah. Everybody's know about that. Basically, selling these kind of exorbitant prices, having the mail up people on things. Remember seeing on the internet, they do this thing today. Where they have like toys and stuff like that. Well, they'll say like, oh, newborn, this, that, another for $1,000. In front of the picture toy. They got there. They're selling children again. If you saw love, everyone like, oh well, that was years ago, not happening now. We got new rules. Like, no, he's doing it on a bigger scale, bigger than ever, man. It's more covert now. That's all it is.
At the same time, he's showing you that he's a wig. He's like, Yeah, I'm waiting what you'll do about it. That's basically what he's doing, man. You know, that's going to continue to persist. It's going to continue to go on. He's basically going to say, yeah, I'm the devil, so what? And what? You know?
And
Yeah, I guess what I'm going to do to you. You know, that's what's going to happen. When he brings up that chip, goes, yeah, we know they probably going to say, yeah, we're all fulfilling Bible prophecy. Yeah, this is the mark of the beast. What you going to do about it? You know, they know, man. They know. Even the scientists and the people that worked on the RFID chip, when they was making that, well, I forgot who it was, but one of the dudes that was involved in that, he said to himself, hey, this is the mark of the beast, this is Bible prophecy. They admitted that, man. You know, just like was it who the one that made the bombs?
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. Even he admitted that he's called I am the destroyer of worlds, you know. He knew that he was a Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's a quote by Albert Einstein after that was created. He says that I don't know. He said his quote is I don't know what weapon World War III be fought with, but World War IV be fought with sticks and stones. He knew that the Third World War is going to destroy everything, reset everything, man. I said the next day, but after that though, he's found sticks and stones because everything destroy everything needs straight zero. He's on that nuclear bomb, right? Well, first it's the atomic bomb. Well, but now a nuclear bomb basically makes a much bigger scale. The T-star bomb now. It's gonna show a whole nation. It's gonna show a whole states at once. That you're gonna hear like, yeah, you're looking at your phone one day that says Texas has been destroyed. All of Texas has been destroyed. That is parts of it, all of it. That's how scary this time is now.
As soon as you hear that, all America, you give it an hour, all America's gonna be destroyed, man. It says that they take 1 hour for this whole continent to be destroyed. So you might hear one place of America being destroyed on that first strike. And then okay, well, you better pray the Lord put you on that chariot, man.
You're gonna see first Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah.
And after that, or like after the experience, you see like once coming to your local area, seeks out the military immediately stock you. So yeah, this is it, man.
By that time it's gonna be too late, man. That means the election already been sealed, the 2/3 already been numbered to the sword, man. You know, that's what he's talking about. He's telling you 2/3 that you're gonna die by the judgment of the Lord. That's what it is, man. But you want and you know what? Now that we told you and other brothers across the earth, great millstone and like-minded camps, man, told you, guess what? That's your ass now, man. You can't escape the judgment of the Lord. You've been told to you, you know. We're not here trying to we need more numbers. We ain't trying to save nobody, man. The Lord saves people. The Lord seals his elect, and it's 1/3, and then everybody else, judgment time for them, man. That's what it is. You know, we're not here to gain numbers or conquer. The Spirit brings in where it wants to bring in, man.
Right.
And those are numbers of judgment. They're numbers of judgment. That's how simple it is. And Christianity can understand that. Vocab alone can understand that. He wants to go save. He thinks he can save the black Hebrew Israelites. He wants to confound them, man. But hey, the true brothers the true sincere brothers, you're not going to change their minds. They're going to stay with this thing. Those sellouts that gathered themselves, the Lord didn't want them anyway. You know? What that one dude is talking about now, Uncle Lawson like that. He got baptized as a Christian and all this political stuff to vocab. Vocab thought, he thought he was going to get some dirt on basically what's called the One West movement. But he got told what's up too, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
This place doesn't last long. Well, he might think that he has a chance of it, but he knows that at the end of the day, this place is going to be destroyed. And it's true. And if honestly, if the war wasn't getting no intervention at all, this time to cut short. He's honestly, Esau will destroy everybody. Everybody in the region, everybody, even Esau himself will be destroyed, bro. He had his own ways of doing things, bro.
Quick preaching. This is Ezekiel 21:9. And let me just read it. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say his sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter, it's furbished that it may glitter, so we then make burnt. Contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. So ultimately, if you're watching, you see talks about missiles, these nuclear missiles going to be used, they're not going to be in museums and, these were made this, they're going to be used, they're going to be shot. It says, so we then make mirth, the mindset is not to the mindset is not to make mirth, look at the mindset of our people, soon then, who's going to win the World Cup? Like, who cares?
Who cares? You're not playing. You were just upset this month ago about everything going on, but now you're just betting on shit and the money you don't have. It's like, well, yeah, who's going to win the World Cup? You have all these jerseys, you're going to keep watching the game all the time. If you else going on in your life, that's all.
Reading on down, it says, and he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, it is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer? Esau Edom. Right. So while you niggas out here watching the FIFA World Cup and lollygagging, Esau's getting, he's preparing to declare war against you. Right. And Jake just bullshit.
Yeah, because you got to understand that Esau is an instrument of the Lord as well. He's the Lord of the Most High, man. So Scripture says he created the ways to destroy. That's what he was created for, man. To destroy, man. So he made Esau have the technology that used to give missiles for the sole purpose of judgment, man. Because the book of Revelation calls those missiles the army of the Lord. That means the Lord is the one that's going to direct those missiles where to go, man. That's going to pinpoint the accuracy of those missiles. Scripture talk about how the arrows going to leap over walls and go through windows, man. That's guided missiles right there.
Honestly, those missiles really think about that's just a prophetic thing. Right. Something that can destroy nations, can destroy countries, that can cause millions and millions on death in an instant. That's a biblical thing, man. Man, this is big. I signed this years ago, like decades ago, in the 50s. Not 50s, in 1910s, right? So yeah, there's a weapon that can destroy nations by the millions. That can wipe out whole small countries in a second. It's devastating. Right? That's a prophetic thing. People don't study that. They say, well, it's just a missile. That's how it is, man. So missiles are meant to be used. Not that they look pretty.
Quick precept. This is Sirach 39 or 39, 28. It says, "Every spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, in time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them." So ultimately, let me keep reading. It says, "Fire, hail, famine, and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction." So, as backing up some more, he said, "The Lord's gonna be in these missiles, guiding the missiles." And that's the indignation of the Lord.
And that sword, he did say, "My sword shall be bathed in heaven." Put his standpoint in it. It's the Almighty sword.
God, this is Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy." It's like Brother was saying, man, the Most High created the waster. Right? The Most High is not going to come down and stomp on Babylon. Right? He created Esau to push that button, man. Ultimately, his whole reign of terror, right, is going to end that way.
They're honestly expecting some common blood of Galactus to come down and step on it, man. Which honestly, but we're heralding the destruction of Esau, man. And just the destruction is coming from missiles. Hey, though that big ship will come, but we're telling you now that, hey, get right now before it's too late.
To back you up, brother was reading, he said it's given into the hand of the Slayer. And I was thinking there's a rock group, they're called Slayer, right? I never listened to none of their songs. But back in the day, I overheard a verse. It said, "God hates us all." That's what they were screaming. And I was like, wait, what? But no, it's some truth into that. God do hate y'all, all y'all. You know what I mean? And They've been singing that years ago. All right, so it says give it to the hand of the slayer, man.
And Esau loves that band too.
So it's tailor fit for them, man.
Yeah, right. The logo is part of the logo is a pentagram.
Oh, see, yeah.
They're all into, you used to like that heavy metal, that satanic rock. Fucking Ozzy Osbourne and shit. Fucking got album covers where he's a fucking werewolf. Shit like that, right? Like Megadeth, that's another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Megadeth. That's Esau, man. That shows you his true nature. Jake was singing about, sweet harmonies and, soulful music. And Esau was singing about Megadeth. God hates us. And all this shit, man.
Right.
God, there's right here. It's a song called Disciple. It says, drones since the dawn of time, compelled to live your sheltered lives, not one has ever seen such a rise of hypocrisy. I'll instigate, I'll free your mind, I'll show you what I know in all this time. God hates us all, God hates us all. You know it's true, God hates this place.
Yeah, because why, man? Because Jacob had by love. Esau had by hated, that's why. So, God hates them all, man.
Honestly, that's awesome real shit though. It's some real shit. You're like, hey man, this place ain't good. No, this place ain't no good. It's been hypocrisy. There's honestly going shit over and over. Let me keep reading a bit more real quick on it, man. This is
You get those concerts, man. Those people be all like the brother said, all singing it all together like they're chanting.
It says, you know this is true. He hates his race. Homicide, suicide, hate, heal, but you try sometime. Try for peace with acts of war. But the beauty of death we all adore. That's what he does. That's all showing that that's showing that, hey man, Esau knows that, hey, this place is going to be destroyed. He knows that this place has nothing but a short time. That truly the Lord hates this place. He hates this place. There's no other ways for him. They have, Sin City, not that far from here. Yes, Sin City in driving distance, where a bunch of goddamn shit goes on, bro. Yeah, this is a God-fearing country. This is where the Lord resides, and it's a Christian-fearing nation, man. No, man. This place needs to go even for its own benefit. Be honest, over the next 3 years, counting fishes, oceans, in about next 14 years, this place will be destroyed if Esau don't get destroyed.
This is a Revelation 18 and start 5. Yeah. This is where her sins have reached unto heaven, Most High have remembered her iniquity. So really just backing up what the brother said, this place is not a God-fearing nation. Look what it's June, like what's going on. You see that rainbow everywhere, which is a beautiful thing, but the pride of these people to turn the Lord's creation into some demonic. Like
not only that, but the promise that the Lord wouldn't bring that type of destruction again. Now you've created to do exactly what the Lord told you not to do, man. So now he's gonna bring fire. now it's gonna be worse.
That fire, it will clean, bro. It will clean this whole land. Like how much? Because honestly, there's no way to get justice here, man. No way to get justice on this side, bro. Because please start over. Just throw it all away, man. Sometimes you can't fix some shit. You just gotta toss it.
This place will be put in the garbage can, man. It's gonna stand as memorial for future generations to show our people, the results of wickedness.
But hey, can I interrupt with that little comment right there? I was just trying to find a little hook, and I got one.
Hook
You can't force somebody that's not in tune with themselves. You can't force nobody.
We ain't forcing
But
nobody.
you know what's crazy? People want to start these religions and start opening up that book, start wanting to get some knowledge. When you be locked up, when you in trouble, then be called to this individual. But that's not the way to go. Because literally, they know he's always around. He's always around.
Two or more together.
Yeah. And then you know what?
Two more gathered in his name. So you gotta
My
come in the name of the Lord, man.
my great grandfather told my grandmother, and she told my mother told me. You know how to sustain that type of belief? If a mom do not want to pick up a fucking book and actually commit, it's called consistency and belief. But see,
hey man, listen, hey, we're not here. If you want to believe us, bro, don't believe us. But I'm saying,
I've seen them. I see you guys before. I never disagree. But I'm talking about like all the other damn people. They just be over here like, stay in that little matrix that you stay in and not being knowledgeable of what is actually going on.
The Lord set up that way, man, because he
That's what I'm saying.
He picked some souls.
You see what I'm saying?
To know the truth. He picked some souls to believe a lie. You know, get that bro. Actual they should believe a lie. I send strong delusion. They should believe a lie.
Hey, y'all got like a little pamphlet or?
No, we got no. On YouTube.
Or do I just scan?
Go to Great Millstone on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Cause I talked to the people that was right there off of 19th and Camelback.
No, we got nothing to do with them. We got nothing to do with them.
Why?
They's on a different doctrine, man, because they don't even.
Oh yeah, no, cause they too aggressive.
It's not that.
It's not that.
It's not that. It's that they have the same. They teach falsely. You know, we're commanded to go out here and we're commanded to quote.
Wait, hold on. You said falsely?
They teach falsely, man. There's some things that they do.
All right, so what makes yours? What makes yours true?
Because we have the right teachers.
What makes them so like?
Because they once believed in this doctrine. They broke away from it.
All right, so if I ask them, what makes you true and what makes them?
You know what? It's up for the Spirit to work with you to believe what the Lord wants you to believe.
But see,
read that scripture up, bro.
Yeah, I'll let them speak. Then I'll make my little comment. I'll make it out of respect.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's some people the Lord set up to believe a certain.
Why can't y'all come together?
Because the Lord's about separation. That's
no,
why.
it's not.
The Lord's about separation.
No, it's
the Lord's going to separate the wheat from the tares. He's going to separate the sheep from the goats. He's going to separate the 144,000 from the rest of Israel. So the Lord ain't coming for everybody. The Lord don't love everybody, man. The Lord doesn't want everybody.
All right, well, if you really want me to be honest, anybody with melanin inside their skin is higher power.
What's melanin, bro?
What's melanin is power.
Where's that?
Listen,
where's that
I don't get sunburned.
Where's that in the scriptures?
No, you don't have to read.
If it ain't in the scriptures, we ain't messing with it, man.
No, hey.
But you know that the Most High scattered Israel throughout all the earth, and they look like all the nations of the earth. So there's going to be some Israelites that, you know what? Melanin ain't power. The Spirit is power, man. Melanin got nothing to do with power.
Yeah, but see, you also gotta realize.
Yeah, there's a scientific basis behind it. It does protect you from the sun and things of that nature. There's a scientific basis about it. But if you're talking about true power from the Lord, that's spiritual power, man. That's not going to be found in skin color.
Regardless, but you still get sunburn regardless. Y'all take a longer time to get sunburn, but you still get sunburn. You still get skin cancer still. So honestly, hey, it's not like, oh, it's power, man.
No, I just want to see how y'all work as a team.
Sunburn regardless. What?
Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead, bring that out.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:11. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusions.
For what cause, man? Because they're not predestined to begin with. The Lord, you know what? We call ourselves the hopeful neck. We don't think that we're predestined. We don't know yet. We're going to find out when He comes back. But we're putting on as the elect. We're holding on to our crowd until the Lord comes. And most likely, He does have mercy on us for coming out here and doing these works. Go ahead, bro. Run it back there.
Run it back. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie, that they might be damned who believe not the truth.
See, who believe not the truth. And there's only one truth, man. And we believe through the Spirit that is taught by the elders of Great Millstone. And they got none of. They were once part of Great Millstone, but they broke away from that. Because actually, for the best of my knowledge, they were kicked out of Great Millstone, man, because they were doing some off things, you know. But hey, the Lord could have mercy on them at the last day and bring them back into the fold. We don't know what's going to happen, man. We're not saying that they're condemned. We don't know who's condemned. We don't know who's saved. We don't know if any of us are going to be saved. We just come out here and act in faith. Go ahead.
And this is going to be for who? We all have choices. We all have selection of choices. The good Lord only had to do one job. The good Lord only had to do one job. That's to give you the opportunity. Now, as us, it's our choice.
I'm being honest.
No, bro, listen, bro. My whole family, bro. I got 3 bishops, bro. I've been in the whole. That's why I don't read it because I don't need to.
Yeah, but you keep saying stuff wrong.
Listen,
You have
you
to
guys-
read. Let me read you this. I want to see what you.
Hey, y'all got a Bible by chance?
We got
I can
Bible-
just take.
We
You
got
can
Bible
download
app.
it. You got a phone?
You gotta
Yeah, I got a phone.
download the Bible app. There's hundreds of free Bible apps on your phone. Hundreds of them.
That's
Yeah,
your-
then
that's
I'll
your
read it
sword.
on there then. I'll
That's your
read it on
sword,
there.
bro. That's your
But
sword.
no, from the age of 5, I'm 31 years old. Until 25, I've always went to church, always listened to, and I'm one of those. I don't just study one practice.
There is
I
nothing
want to
against the
read the
truth, man.
Quran, and I want to read all that.
That causes confusion. That's
No, it
confusion
ain't.
right there, man.
No, it
Because the Bible
it
says-
depends on how you read it.
No, it depends on what the Bible says. The Bible
No.
says it will not be unequally yoked with unbelievers.
You can't sit here and listen for 5 minutes, but you're trying to read the Quran.
Is there any prophecy in the Quran?
I have the Quran in my house.
Is there any prophecies in it? Is there prophecies in the Quran?
Go ahead,
There
speak
isn't. There isn't, man. There are no
No,
prophecies in the
no.
Quran, but there's prophecies in this book, and they're coming to pass, man. So that's there is nothing that can be said about against the truth, man. The Quran, that's nothing, man. Any other book that goes against this Bible is not valid, man. It holds no weight. There's no spiritual. There's no connection with the Most High with any other book but the Holy Scriptures, man, including the Apocrypha. And there is no choice, man. There is no free will. The Bible says there is no free will.
Hey, what's the app so I can read?
Wait, KJVA, man, get that one.
You said KJVA.
Yeah, get that one, man. KJVA. That's all you can just type in Holy Bible. Go ahead. You got the
Yes, 1 Corinthians 14, verse 33 says, "For Yahweh not the author of confusion, but of peace, and it's all the churches of the saints." He's not having these other doctrines, other books, or the Talmud, or the Quran. No, man, those made my man. Those who against our teaching at the end of the day. They teach another God. They teach another false doctrine. Yeah, we're not gonna have this whole like, we're teach, learn this, learn that. No, man, we're not gonna go in the Buddhism. Then I can go like, oh, let's know what the Buddha says. Let's see what the Muslims say. Let's see what the people say. No, because obviously that all brings confusion.
Like,
It doesn't bring peace and it brings like old questions, all this.
of every single religion.
And you know what that makes? Confusion. Basically, you take a blender and you just threw a bunch of different stuff in there. Now you're all over the place. That's why you keep saying things that are contrary to the Bible.
If you want to be knowledgeable on different subjects,
I got a question.
Go ahead, man. We're not going to stop you from doing that. But we're telling you, that we only believe in one book. We're not messing with no Quran, we ain't messing with no Taoism, no astrology, no none of that, man. We ain't messing with none of that.
Hey, so like, do you guys have like a little like sit down like where y'all actually open
This
up the
is a
book?
sit down. This is a church
Sit down
right
in
here.
the middle of the sun. I'm talking about like actually like come
Amongst
together. and
ourselves,
actually-
yes. Amongst ourselves and brothers to this truth, yes, we do sit down. We go to each other's homes and we make videos and we study, we fellowship. We do
Hey,
that.
if you don't want, hey, when was the next time that you guys gonna meet
Well,
up?
you gotta stand out here first, man. Improve yourself because the scripture's talking about how you should beware who you let into your house, man. So brother can find that scripture, man. Because if you want to be, the Lord got you begin. But before you do all that, you gotta stand here and be taught, man. That's the way each one of us came in.
Yeah, but you know
we
it's
were
getting
standing,
hot
we
right
were standing on the other side. It doesn't matter if it's hot, man. But it's not. Are you still alive? Are you able? Can you drink water?
Hey, men got put to death for the Lord, bro.
Right.
We could stand out here in the sun. If it was snowing, we'd be out here too.
And we've been out here 100 plus degree heat, man. We've been out here where the phones got so hot they didn't work no more. You know, we do this as a sacrifice, man, to show a sacrifice to the Lord, man. The scripture says, be in season, out of season. Not when the weather's good, not when there's a nice breezy wind, but all the time, man. We come out here every week, man.
So you guys here every Sunday?
Every Sunday, there's other brothers that they hear every Saturday. The other side, they come here every Saturday on that side.
No, cause I'm one of those. I'm one of those individuals. Yo, but I know that I'm wrong, and I'm like, I ain't got enough information. I want to learn.
Right. You know what the best way to find that out?
So I
Is pray
want
to the
to
Most
learn.
High and read the scriptures.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in other words, besides like sounding like an incompetent individual
Right, I get you.
or an individual that don't know, hey, I want to learn.
Right. Well, yeah,
So how can I learn?
That's why you got to.
I'm not gonna stay down here for like
I'm
200. I'm not gonna do that. I come to next damn time.
We're gonna tell you what Yahweh Shai, who the world didn't call Jesus Christ, is, man. How you gotta come, you know?
I got Second John real quick.
Hey,
Second John 1 verse 10 says, "If there any coming to you and bring not unto this doctrine, receive him not into your house, either bid him Godspeed."
You know, that's why we don't get everybody into the circle, man. You gotta basically prove yourself and learn on that side first, man.
Alright, so I downloaded the app.
What's the next step? Watch Great Millstone video. That's the next step, man. And learn from the teachers and elders of Great Millstone. And the Spirit's working with you, guess what? The Spirit will bring you to the post. This is how you're supposed to come to the Lord. Go ahead.
All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, and verse. Let's start at verse 2. And Jesus, what they called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as a little child, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So what's a little child? A little child is someone that's been taught because he doesn't know nothing. So you gotta come to the mind where you don't know it. You gotta put away all your past beliefs and come into the Lord ready to receive this word. Not like mixing with Buddhism and Taoism and Quran and Islam and none of that, man. You know, because the Most High says that he's a jealous God. So if you paying attention to all those things that he didn't put out, that he didn't validate, then you're making him jealous, man.
Hey, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. You told me the app.
Yeah.
It got downloaded.
Great Millstone. Watch Great Millstone on YouTube. That's the next step. And follow along with
know,
your Bible.
but I'm gonna start from what you gave me first.
Okay, yeah, that's the Bible.
Hey,
yeah.
don't do too much.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you said.
Great Millstone. While you're reading the Bible, you follow along with what the teachers of Great Millstone say. And the Spirit will open
Is it
those
on
things up to you.
YouTube,
Yeah,
or-
it's all over YouTube, man. It's like GMS, Great Millstone. You'll see thousands.
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm gonna put YouTube on right
Yeah,
now.
go on YouTube app and type in.
And then, no, you type it because hey, go ahead. And then, you know, I'm gonna read the ad. And then next Sunday I come at y'all. And you know what I mean? Hey, knowledge is power. It don't matter where it comes from or whatever. But I could probably, you know, I will gain some more knowledge. And then actually feel in tune with something versus, because that's why I've been over here like,
Keep searching. That's what we all did. We were all
Yeah.
trying to find it. And guess what?
So-
If you found it, I'm gonna be straight up. This is it. This is where the Holy Grail is.
Hey, why you
where
think
it
I'm
is.
over here standing here, Steve? Look at all. There ain't that many people walking, but but I was just like, hey, let me just stop and chop it up with you guys. Conversate.
You're more than welcome to come here every Sunday, man.
Yeah.
More than welcome.
You guys are here?
And Saturday too on that side of the building.
Saturday too.
Oh, on the opposite side.
Yeah,
Saturday
Saturday.
at 4 o'clock. If your schedule makes it, if you come here on Sunday, you can go there Saturday at 4 p.m.
Okay. And I'll do this. Hey, so hey, y'all gonna see me next Sunday. Hey, y'all stay there over Saturday? I'll be there.
Some will be out Saturday.
And then I'm gonna come at a different approach with different responses, with different knowledge. Because you guys showed me this. Those knowledge don't be fed.
I'm just waiting for you after you come.
Oh, it's updating?
I'm gonna grab this real quick too, if I may.
Go ahead, go keep on going.
Ecclesiastes 5:1. Listen while you're looking that up, bro. It says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools,
Hey, just
for they
just type
consider
it. Just
not that they do evil.
type it.
So basically, you ain't gonna learn much if you're talking, right? So
Yeah, because when you shut
be
the
more
hell
ready to
up,
use your ears.
when you shut the
come
hell up,
next
you
time.
learn a lot more. I know. Hey, when you actually be quiet, you actually start noticing your surroundings. And not just surroundings, you start noticing the good and the bad.
That's why you brought
Verse 2
the
it says-
That's how a shawl learns, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, come to me with a shawl. That means you're apt to, you're ready to learn. The shawl is pretty tough. It's tough.
And then that's why when I come back, I'm only going to say a few words and I'm going to be quiet.
That's the word you didn't like. It's called response to ministry to
Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God. For God is in heaven, and thou art upon earth, therefore let thy words be few.
It's awesome, man. It's get that when it comes to it's awesome. We're the mouthpiece of the Most High. We speak the Lord what wants to speak, bro. We are the prophets of what the Bible speak of. It's not there like keep it to the minimum. Because honestly, this is how knowledge increase. Going back and forth with all these other philosophies, it doesn't mean shit at the end of the day. Because honestly, we know because at the end of the day, it's all false. We're not agreeing anything to say. It's all false doctrine. Yeah, man, have good points here and there. But at the end of the day, they got missed it all, man.
No, you're right. No, you're right. Hey, I'm gonna look up what you told me. I'll see y'all next Sunday.
Hey, have backpacks.
Yeah. Hey, before you leave,
they do that.
Before you leave, we got one more scripture for you, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
One more scripture for you. The thing you lack wisdom.
Oh yeah. I'm down to that.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Yeah, this is what you pray. This is what you pray the Most High for, man. Go ahead.
It says, if any of you lack wisdom,
Right.
let him ask of God,
Right.
that giveth to all men liberally.
See that? The Most High will give you wisdom. He will open up the spirit, if that's what He wants for you, right?
It says, and upbraideth it not,
Huh?
and it shall be given him.
See that? Right. Go ahead.
Oh, verse 6. It
Continue.
says, but let him ask in faith.
See, so let him ask in faith. Let him ask in faith. That means that you got to put away the Quran. You got to put away the Buddhism, because those are not things that mix with faith, man. Believe in the Bible.
And not just that. And let me put. Hey, I'm not coming out of desperation.
Yeah, I get you, man.
I'm coming willingly. That's
well,
why.
you know why you're here? Because the spirit that you're here.
Yeah.
That's why you're
and
here,
my
man.
spirit is powerful.
Yeah. The spirit that the
But
the Most
I
High that you're
need
here.
my spirit to head to a certain direction, and I
Well,
need
you're
to
from
know
the
where
north
to
right
go.
here, man. This is the north on the compass, the compass right here, bro. So I encourage you to do the things that we showed you. And
Yeah, I will.
Most High willing, we will pray for you. The spirit open up your
No,
mind. man.
hey, no, and I will see y'all either Saturday or Sunday or even both days.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Hey, we looking forward to that. We hope you stay true to that, man.
and if anything happens, hey, it happened.
Right.
That's not
Hey,
God's
hey,
plan.
hey, come with questions. You got questions? Come with questions.
Yeah,
man.
hey, you see, you know what? Up in school, when people be thinking, oh, dumb questions, it's never a dumb question.
Right.
Nothing is never a dumb question.
Yeah, come with questions and just be ready to
Yeah.
learn. That's all you gotta do, man.
Because with questions, you come with reassurance.
That's it.
When you have reassurance, you know.
And the Bible's talking about the church of Berea, that they search out the scriptures to prove all these things, man. So it's okay to come with questions. It's a question, okay, well, the Bible says that. What do you guys say about that? You know, when the Bible says this, what do you guys say about that? And most likely, you will have an answer for you, man.
Yeah. And you know, like I said, I appreciate talking with you guys. And I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta go handle some adultery. Well, for sure, I'm glad that you guys told me what days, and I'm glad that you gave me the app and the information to look up. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Hey, and you know, do some of my schooling and all that.
Hey, Shalom, man. Peace be unto you.
Yeah, hey, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay strong, man.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey man, it's awesome. This word is powerful at the end of the day, bro. So this word truly has the vibrations. It's awesome, bro. They don't have to do the other Christian churches. The other Christian churches, everyone just basically just wants to go home already. Everyone wants to go. Everyone here sat down there in a pastor, you listen, talk, bro. They want to keep talking all
Well, they
right.
don't pay attention in church, man.
They don't pay attention.
They fall asleep. They're thinking about the football game that's coming on later.
See, I know. When I was on with my phone or Diaz is playing little games on shit, and just waiting for this shit to go. Then, but this shit, bro, it brings life. Like, man, what is this about? I mean, this is truly the real church, of the Most High. Not as sitting there waiting to go home, looking at what time it is, looking kind of like, well, that's it. No, bro. This truth has life in it, man. It has life. Yeah, people come up and comment, ask questions, do that. They don't like it, they don't, or they kind of agree with it. But yeah, this has true word and true life in it, true knowledge in it.
Right.
Right. That without getting us a friend. Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. That's what you had asked me to get hold of. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of trouble. And I've experienced that, man. You have people that'll come and they see true love. You don't see no love like you do with the brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I mean? People out there, it's just a word. But actually, and people will see that on you. Man, this guy moves different. What's up with him? You know what I mean? So people use that for their own gain. Oh man, I'll use these brothers for this, that, and the third. And not only just that, but we gotta see your sincerity, man. Right? You gotta truly, because you saw the guy say, oh man, I can't be out here long. Hey, over time, and some may be quicker than others. Your Bible better be tattered, right? Your knees getting weak, because it's a sacrifice, man. Again, hey, brothers are gonna look at you. We're gonna see your sincerity, and ultimately, the Most High is gonna prove that sincerity, man. This ain't no regular thing of men.
You gotta be validated by the Spirit, man. When it comes down to it, you gotta prove yourself by the Spirit. The Spirit, you see that in Wisdom of Solomon, where it talks about the Spirit is basically go through these things, he restores you at the last. You know what I'm talking about? Rough ways, something like that. Rough ways, rough ways. Like that's
I'm gonna 2 John again real quick. 2 John 1 verse 10 says, if there come any unto you, bring his doctrine, receive him not into your house, either bid him Godspeed. We're not letting anybody just come up there. No. Say, let's go to your house. Like, nah, man. Hey, we know who you are.
It's not really us, it's the Holy Spirit, But we're not gonna let anybody go. Yeah, be one of us. Like IUIC, Hey, fill out this form and be one of us. Or other groups. Hey, put on these distracts. Come on in, Because like the brother, like the Sad said, he said he went downtown and he saw the ICPK building, and they invited him right away for Sabbath service, man. They not saying that the brother's solid brother, but if that was somebody else, you don't know who you're letting in. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're letting in. Go ahead.
Because at the end of every single brother here, man, has been tested and tried. We all been out here. You all been waiting on the other side, man. Right. Hey, Don, this is not like, oh, you come in real quick and come out. No, bro, this is a sacrifice. This is so that, hey, this is for the rest of your life.
Yeah, this is thou vows and glory, and turn out dependent, man. This is Romans 12:1. Give your body as a living sacrifice, man. This is putting your hands in the plow and not turning back, man. And keeping your hands in the plow. You got that physical?
This is Sirach 4:17, talking about wisdom. Right. It says, for at the first you will walk with him by crooked ways.
Yeah, that's where the Spirit puts you through all kinds of hell and trouble, man. To make the sheep that you won't stand firm. Go ahead.
It says, and bring fear and dread upon him.
Fear and dread, man. It's like, oh man, ever since I got to the truth, this happened to me, man. I don't know, my job's coming against me. They coming against me because I'm going on camp on Saturdays, going to camp on Sundays, man. All kinds of counters, all kinds of adversity comes through me. You know why? That's Satan. Adversaries, go ahead.
It says, and torment him with her discipline.
Yeah, torment with her discipline. The Lord's going to make the Lord got to put a spiritual spanking on you, man. To clean your shit up, clean your act up, man. Go ahead.
Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
See, trust his soul and try him by her laws, man. See how you're going to act, man, in certain situations. See how you're going to, see what kind of moves you're going to make. Things go this way and that way. Then what happened?
So then she will return the straight way unto him and comfort him.
You're going to be comforted. That means there's going to be a hunky-dory, man. You're just going to have an awesome life for the rest of your time here. No. But you're going to have that peace of mind. You're going to have that peace, that spiritual peace with you. Now, which I say, I give you not peace, not the peace of this world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're still going to have tribulation. He said, be of good cheer. I've overcome the world. His world is. I wish I said, in this world you experience tribulation. That was a promise. That wasn't an if. That was a promise, man. That you're just going to come into the truth and you're just going to catch all kinds of hell. And brothers are going to their own different hills, man. This brother going to that hill, that brother going to this hill, this brother got this happened to him, this brother got that happened to him. Ain't no brother here that ain't got some thorn in his side, man. That them got some problem that he got to deal with on a daily. Something that begs him on a daily. But that's part of holding on to your crown, man. That's part of holding tight to your crown. That's part of keeping tight. That's part of proving yourself to the Most High. Because we said that He tries you, man. He tries the hearts. He tries the reins. And that's what the truth is about, man. And that individual, hey, we'll see how the Spirit deals with them. The Spirit deals with them, then He comes and He goes to our camp or the other brother's camp, man. And and he learns and he goes home and he types in GMS and the Lord opened up his mind and his ears to say, hey, wow, this is it. Because we all had that epitome of giving us this is the way walking in it. We all had that epitome, man. And we were searching for something because the world didn't feel right. The Spirit told us that the world didn't feel right. The Spirit told us something was off. So we were looking, we were searching, we were typing in this, we were typing in that. We was probably going to this conspiracy theory, and this book, and that book. The Lord ultimately led us to the truth. Go ahead.
You want that one next call?
Yeah.
Done. It says, Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee.
Right. That word's going to be from the Holy Spirit, man. You know, basically tugging at your spiritual body, man. Go ahead.
Saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left.
Yes, ultimately the Spirit's going to say, it's going to convince you of your mind that this is it. The elders and apostles are the man of the Lord. And this is where the Lord's body is dwelling at, man. This is where the truth of the Bible is at. The Spirit's going to convince you of that. Go ahead.
I was talking earlier. It's 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13, which we were talking about this earlier. The temptation in your life, in NLT, is it's 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13 in NLT, and reads, the temptations in your life are no different from what other experience. And Yahweh is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When you're tempted, He will show a way out so you can do it. Honestly, but what we go through is very common, bro.
Right.
Someone else is having the same story. Another brother having the same story you having right now. This the hell we character, bro. Hey, it's part of life. It's part of being in this truth.
Right.
You know, they're like, well, you know, like what, I guess don't say like, woe is me. No, this is how it is. Hey, life is gonna suck being as part of this truth. It sucks sometimes. Right. It ain't easy. It ain't nice. Sometimes like, man, you know, it's struggling. Yeah, is there any way out of it?
Well, that's why you have what I call the straight gate, man. And like the brother said, you know, before camp, you ask the brother, hey, how you doing, man? He goes, doing all right. Well, he'll say, but what do you say, man? But you know what? The good thing, you know, we got this truth, you know. So I'm not doing too bad. You know, say, not doing too good either, but I'm not doing too bad, man. But we have this truth, man. And that's comfort. That's a comforter right there. Because then because the average man going through the hell that brothers go through, he would have folded already, man. He would have probably slit his wrist, man. He probably would have, you know, committed suicide. He probably would have gave up. You know, just, you know what, I'm just going to smoke weed and drink and use it as my coping mechanism to deal with his life. He probably would have done that. But brothers have put a spirit, the Lord put a spirit on us to be steadfast, man, to be enduring. To have an enduring spirit, man. You know, to basically, that shield of faith to quench the fiery darts of the wicked. He's going to keep on throwing them at you. You know, he's going to keep on bam, 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 bam. He's going to bam, block. You know, you're going to be a master blocker, man. He's blocking all those, your shield, man. Your shield of faith. Spiritually, that's what we're doing, man. When we come into certain situations, man. Because you be in the truth and brother, like, brother, give you a phone call, hey, yo, I've been on you. This, that, the other. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, bro. You know? But that brother still, he still makes a way for himself. The Lord makes a way for himself. He's still standing here. You know, he's still striving. You know, still enduring for the truth. He's still fighting for the faith. You know, and that's what it's about.
This is in Psalm 34:19. It says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all."
Hey, we have many afflictions on this side, man. And Brother New Testament, it's heavy. It's such a when you look in the light, like, damn, I went through that, the other man. Yep, now we're still out here standing. We still have the truth to this day. We're still out here, man. We're still prophesying the name of the Most High. Hey, it may not pretend that we got it, but we got it at the end of the day. Right. Most High willing to keep us to the very end and be those elect men. And be so happy, so so blessed that hey, this all we went through was for a reason. And you got your reward where hey, you have to wake up worry about going to work. Right? You're tired, you're too tired, your bed's too stiff, your pillow's all fucking belly and cool, it got hot during the night, man. He's perfect. That was edifying. It's easy real quick.
By Shimon Shai, by Shimon Shai.
Shalom.